Hi everybody, this is Sarah again. Yes, I know, I'm kinda bored. This looks a lot better. Um, what I did was, I moved away from my room, and I am, laying in my roommate's bed currently, so it will be mine soon. I am laying against the wall, and I have a, special treat for you. I have been working on a story for a couple years called Special Case, and it's kind of about a whore, but she's not a whore, she just chooses the wrong, um, choices. She like she's in love with this guy, but says she's in love with this other guy and sleeps with this other guy, and she's like so confusing, but it's such a mystery, and eventually it's such a cute love story, and it's something I want to get published, and which I'm working on right now. The numbers are reading me up, but this is chapter one, which originally, this is the weirdest part. Originally, it was not this long. It was a paragraph. Chapter 1 is originally a paragraph, and Chapter 2 was Chapter 1. But I was in summer school a couple years back, not for remedial classes, for it to take classes over summer instead of during the school year. Um, and I saw my old English teacher there, and I let him read it. And he said that it would be much better, much better, if I put if I put if I expanded upon it. So I made a whole other chapter. Right now it's 4 pages, typed times New Roman 12. I think it's times New Roman. What kind of font? Well, I hope you enjoy it. This is a special case. The main character name is Catherine Kitty King. Yes, K K K. Not on purpose, and I never mentioned her middle name. Just when I want. Okay? Have fun. Chapter 1. It was a crowded room. She remembered it clearly. It was crowded with a lot of her friends, and her love was there. "My love," she remembered calling out. But he did not hear her. He was too preoccupied with what was going on. He looked happy for once. She couldn't understand why, because she wasn't there. She just wishes that he would notice her, even just a little. She just felt so lonely. That's when she saw one of her ex-boyfriends come up and talk to her. "Oh no," she thought. "I bet Jeffrey's gonna tell Buck something about us. That little sneaky bastard is really gonna pay this time. Just wait till I get my hands on you." She moistened her hands as if she was choking him. And then she saw two brothers. She knew they looked familiar, but couldn't quite place them. One was talking to her love, and the other was talking to some raggedy-looking guy. Everybody was drunk around them, so no one noticed when the raggedy-looking guy pulled out a gun and put it in the brother's face. The brother looked at the guy as if he was mad. The guy was telling him to not say anything. It was all going to be all right. The brother didn't believe it, so he tried to reach into his pocket for a knife. But the guy was too fast and pulled the trigger right in the brother's face. Catherine Keene woke up in a panic. Her black hair covered half of her face. She couldn't believe what she had just. Was that real? She didn't know what was real or fake anymore. She turned over and tried to go back to sleep, but couldn't, so she just called her best friend so that he could come over. She just wanted to talk to someone right now. She just couldn't explain what was going on with that dream, or about anything in general. Everything was just getting too difficult and confusing for anything. She hated it and just wanted it to end. She sat and waited. She didn't know what else to do. She wrote in her journal about the dream, trying to forget and remember it at the same time. She sat down on the couch and started eating some cereal, still wearing her pink pajamas. She heard him coming down the hall, so she unlocked the door. He walked in happily, wearing a tuxedo. "Typical Anthony," she said to herself as she saw him. His sandy brown hair was split off, and his shiny black shoes were reflecting the light off the ceiling. "So what happened, baby girl?" He sat on the floor in front of her wishing. "You better get up, Anthony. You're gonna get your tuxedo dirty." She motioned to his odd attire for a day of doing nothing. "Oh, this old thing?" He looks at the brand new suit. "I can always get it dry cleaned." but I can't always be here for you. What do you need, girl? I just need to I just needed to talk to somebody about my dream. What about it? Well, it was weird. I believe that it was the only one I can describe it. So, tell me, girl. Cat told Anthony the dream. He listened intently and was about to tell her what he thought of what when his beeper went off. Anthony checked it and turned his smile into a worried face. I'm sorry, girl. I've got to run. Zon needs me. He got up, kissed her on the cheek, and started walking out. Just call me when you need anything, okay, girl? Don't forget that I love you. He opened the door. And I love you too. Now you better go before anything else happens. Yeah, I guess you're right. Of course I'm right. I'm a woman. Oh, shut it. You shut the door. All right, then. If you really want to rush me out. He shut the door behind him. She felt a little bitter, but not much. She went to her computer to see if anybody had loved her enough to send her any messages. You have no new messages, she read. She sighed and shut the laptop. She went back to her bed and got her notebook and started writing and didn't stop until her phone rang. Hello, she answered, irritated that whoever it was interrupted her peaceful time. Hey, love, the sexy deep voice on the other end said. Her mood instantly sprang up and she put her full attention to the caller. Hey, my love. Sorry, I didn't know it was you. So what are you doing? He asked, as if trying to bring something on. I was just writing some poems. Sounds fun, girl. You know what else would be fun? What? She looked really interested and intrigued. Me going over there, he snickered. That sounds excellent, darling, she said, smirking and chuckling a little. Well then, it's a date. Then it is. See you soon, babe. All right. She hung up the phone. While she waited for her love to come, she sat down and started reading a romance novel. Oh, why does she get stuck reading that trashy stuff that never comes through? Sure, she has love, but it isn't as glorious as she thought it would be. She gently roped around a man. If only her life was just like that story, how marvelous that would be. She got tired of the book and all the unrealistic feelings it gave her, so she put it down and went to look outside the window. There really wasn't much to look at except for that restaurant down the road. The most expensive place in town, she recalled. The place that brought back so many memories. Maybe I should go with them tonight, she said. Nah, too many people would see us. Oh well, I can always wait till Anthony comes back. He'll take me. She just kept looking out the window dreamily. Kat's phone rang. She recognized the ring, so she picked up the phone, and a smile showed up on her face. Hello? Hey, girl, the male voice said. Hey there, handsome. What are you doing? Nothing. You? Oh, I'm just waiting for a friend to come over. Anyone I know? Kat thought about it for a minute. No. No, it isn't. Can I come over to meet them? No, it's just a night for two of friends. Is this alright? Yeah, I guess it is. The doorbell rang right now. Oh, that's them. I've got to let you go. I love you. I love you too. Talk to you later? Yeah, I'll call you. Okay? Okay. Kat hung up the phone. She went to the door and let her love in. She hugged him and let him in. She sat down on a couch and looked at each other. He grabbed her hands with his, one in each. So what do you want to do? He asked her. I thought we could just talk. She looked at him. You know, about what? Yeah, I know about what. So what do you want to do? I want to do what's best for all of us. I know you do. He hugged her. He could feel her cold tears on his warm skin. He pulled her away and brought her face to look at him. We're gonna get through this together, alright? Okay, love. I have to tell you something. Her bright eyes looked up at him, tearful and worried. Whatever it is, dear, it can wait, okay? I'll be back in a couple days to see how you're doing, okay? Okay, I guess. But, my love, I just wanted to check on you when I'm in town. Now I have to go see Jack. He's having a lot worse problems right now. Oh yeah? How? Well, let's see. He told me that his wife left him for her lover, and told him that their two kids were actually her lovers. Wow, that is worse. I'll see you later, love. Okay? Of course you will. He got up and kissed her on the cheek, kissed her on the forehead, and started heading toward the door. I'll see you. And here, darling. He tossed her a phone. She looked at a puzzle. What's this for? It's for me contacting you and no one knowing it. That way you don't have to talk to me if you don't want me to. If you don't want to. He winked at her. What are you doing? Keeping a track of me? Are you part of the government now? She chuckled a little and looked at him. Of course not, darling. If I was, I would have gotten the one with GPS. He chuckled at her. So will you take it? I guess I'll take it. You're paying for the bills, right? Yeah, of course I am. Good. Now I don't want you to be late. She got up and started pushing him out the door. Oh, so now you want me to go, huh? He turns around and starts tickling her. She stopped pushing and started trying to stop tickling her. He tickled her until she was against the wall. He stopped tickling her and looked at her. You know, girl, you're so beautiful. How can a guy resist you? Oh, trust me, it's not that hard. You didn't remember? That's how we got here. She rubs her abdomen again. I know I did, but right now, let's not worry about that. He kisses her hard. She slaps him. He gave her the, what was that for? Look what he started rubbing his cheek. No, bad boy. Now leave, because Jack needs me more than I do right now. All right, I guess. He said as he continued rubbing his cheek. Now, you gonna learn to go when you need to go? Sure, whatever. He walked out the door. Finally, he left. She breathed as he went. Now let's have some of that more of that ice cream. She got some ice cream, sat down on the couch again. She set the bowl down on the table and leaned back. Then she disappeared. Catherine King just disappeared without a trace. Yay! No, it's the first chapter. I know I'm on the webcam right now, which is the reason that it's jumping around a lot because I'm, again, sitting on a bed. Also, I haven't really touched that story because kind of personal and was not no, I'm not the whore. Just some of the people are kind of based on real life people and sorry. And just stuff I wish had happened and sorry, I'm cold. Real sorry, I'm cold. Not another one. And so I haven't really checked on it because every time I do it, I start crying and I'm gonna sneeze. Start crying, so there's a lot of grammatical errors and whatnot. That's why sometimes it repeats itself, and I couldn't remember the characters because I haven't been there forever. But Anthony is gay. Jean, it it's John, not Zon like it's pronounced. I forgot how it's pronounced. It's a Zean. I know it's like Sean, but oh my god. So I was just giving you a warning. It gets a little better, I guess. It's only 46 pages right now. I'm trying to get finished because I need it in me. It is way too cold. I know this is really early in the morning. About 4 or 5. I just finished part of my homework. I finished my 9 o'clock homework. I have an 8 o'clock. Yeah. There's a story. Secret. Special case. Catherine King goes missing. Oh, and another main character is Buckley. Buckley Price. We met him partway in the front. His name is Buck for short. Don't call him Buckley. He was Buck. Okay. And if you like this, just comment and maybe I'll put up the second chapter.